What is going on, Sheep Army? This is your boy Random Arts coming with a quick video. So on this video, guys, we're going to be talking about Shibarium. We just got this huge announcement from the Shiba Inu official Twitter, and they pretty much posted the link to the blog about Shibarium, and this article actually goes in depth about Shibarium. So it looks like the testnet, the beta testnet, should be coming out pretty soon, guys. So this is a big article, so I am just gonna cover just some of the key points that I saw onto this, and I'm also gonna leave the link in the description, guys. So that way, if you want to read it, you could certainly do. It is very lengthy and very in depth as well too. Now, before I get to the video, guys, please do me a huge favor: like this video, share it, so that way we could spread the news to more Shiba Inu holders and more potential investors that want to invest into Shiba Inu. So, guys, like I mentioned, this is very, very in depth. So, few points that I'm just gonna cover on this. So the article talks about here it is, like, rejoicing. It said, "Rejoice, Sheep Army! Shibarium Beta is about to be launched. And through this article, we want to introduce some basic concept in order to provide clarity to the community." It goes on, to say, hey, avoid asking when, like when, because the answer is always going to be soon. So if you were around for Shiba Swap, before Shiba Swap launched, same thing. People were asking when. It was always soon. So that part's not going to change. But they did said it is imminent. There is going to be an imminent launch. So it should happen, any day now. That's what I'm assuming. And, that's what that means. It says patient is key. And some see Shibarium as a price pumping tool. And I do believe that as well. So a lot of people do try to, they think like Shibarium, we need Shibarium out so that way I could 10x, 15x, 20x my bag. In my opinion, that's short sighted if that's what you're looking at Shibarium for. So it goes on to talk about that. What is Shibarium? I already covered this on this channel already, so I'm just gonna skip that. The adoption rate about this is talking about the gas of how much, pretty much how much gas was on Ethereum. During the bull run, $50, $100, even higher when it comes to transacting. Reason why Shibarium is needed: lower gas rate, because Shibarium is a layer 2 on top of Ethereum. So that's what that talks about. Shibarium and Bone, they just reiterate that, hey, Bone is going to be the token, or going to be the coin that is the gas on Shibarium. But now this is where the new information start coming in, the validators. So validators, if you want to be a validator for Shibarium, there's only 100 spots, guys. 100 spots for validators. So now there are risks involved as far as for being a validator. So if you, let's say, validate a exploit or a or something that that someone committed a scam or something like that, then you could potentially lose out on your Bone, because you do have to stake your Bone token to be able to run the nodes for it. So that's essentially the only risk that you have as far as being a validator. 100 spots, and first come first serve, and that's how it's going to be as far as if you want to become a validator in it. Now, a delegator is essentially like a validator. You could actually lend out your tokens to a validator. So let's say the 100 spots is filled up, but you seen somebody who is a validator and you want to actually stake your tokens. So you could actually stake it and also do to the validator, and they could use your token to be able to use it for staking. So even though there's only 100 spot for validators, and essentially they'll get more money or more more of the fee. Let's say if the fee was they gave an example and it's only for example purposes, but let's say out of the fee they'll probably get, and they haven't fully been established yet. Again, like I mentioned, it's just the example. So the delegator would get, let's say 70%, and I'm sorry, the validator would get like 70%, and the delegator would get like 30% of the fee if you decide to want to do that. Again, example purposes. I don't know how much time I have to reiterate that, but it's only for example. They're gonna come out with the actual numbers as time progress, but they just want us to at least have the information about what a validator is going to be doing and a delegator is going to be doing on Bone or on Shibarium. So now when it comes to the beta testnet, that's going to be available as well too. They talk about like how that's going to work. So it's a faucet for here it is. A faucet for test token is a website or app that dispense small amount of specific test token, which is a token that used specifically for testing purposes. So they're going to use that in order for the beta. So the people who's going to be a part of the Shibarium testnet, that's what they're going to use. So it's not going to be real token. It's going to be bone test tokens. So that portal is going to be available pretty soon as well too once the beta is out. So, and again, this starts talking about enrolling process for validators and delegators. And here it is right here, 100 slots. And if you want to be a validator, the minimum requirement for it is 10,000 bone. So at current price right now, it's about $13,000. So you need at least $13,000 to be a validator, to be able to do it. Or if not, you could be a delegator, which would give out your tokens to the validator and they go ahead and stake it. You'll get less reward. But the same thing with a delegator as well too. You would be exposing yourself to the same risk as a validator as far as them approving like an exploited transaction or a scam transaction. You could be in at risk as far as losing your bone token if you do that. So commissions, they give the examples and stuff like that of what I was meaning. A validator has a signed commission rate of 10% and has staked 20,000 units. This is just the example part of it. And they show you like how it would be distributed between the delegator, what they receive and stuff like that. Now, says first look into Shibarium operability. This right here talks about the gas. Not only talks about the gas, it mentions as far as like how many transaction per second. They have not came out with that yet. Here it is, transaction per second, TPS. They haven't come. They're gonna let us know once the test is over, because that way they have a number in mind, but they want to make sure it go through the testing first. So once that goes through testing, then we'll be able to know exactly what it is. Shiba Swap is gonna merge with Shibarium, and when this is gonna go live once after the beta test is over, when everything is live on the mainnet. Treat that's coming along, and more information as far as about the resources is gonna pop up underneath the official website. So guys, I'm just doing pretty much just the basic summary. If you guys want to read everything, for yourself, I'll leave the link in the description, so you guys could watch it. Like, as you could probably tell, I'm pretty much out of breath because I'm super excited, and I ran through the computer once I saw the notification, and I decided to just go ahead and make a video for you guys. So once that happened, we did see a nice little pump on Bone. It got as high as $1. I want to say $1.40. Having a little pullback right now. It's at $1.32. So guys, this is awesome. I'm glad that they released this. This was, well written in my opinion, and just give us the information that we would need to be able to make the decision versus saying, hey, here's Shibarium, pop out, then boom, now we're going to start doing the education. I like the fact that they're doing the education first. That way, once Shibarium is released, we know how we're going to be able to navigate this. So yeah, guys, I thought I'd make this video for you guys. If you enjoyed this content, please leave a like, leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts and opinion about Shibarium. This is Random Arts Guys signing off. Peace.